In the large house, there are articles not only of gold and silver, but also of wood and clay. Some are of special purposes and some for common use. Those who cleanse themselves from the latter will be instruments for special purposes, made holy, useful to the master, and prepared to do any good work. Okay, guys, so we are doing the last part. We're speaking about the fact that the reason our prayers are not answered, even though we think we can bribe that man, and cry crocodile tears, and enter our closet and bribe him, and give him tithes, and give offerings. The guy is not bribed at all. You know why? We are trying to change the blueprint. We can't change a blueprint, guys. That's just the way it is. So in short here, if there's one thing you should take from this series, is that there's no way you can there's no way, guys, you can change a blueprint. So when you pray, it's important to find out what his will is. And I was asking in the previous ones, I was asking, will God show you, the card? Because if you go to casino, you're playing against someone who's holding a card that you have to guess. You understand? You're gambling. But because Daddy doesn't want you to gamble, because you will be, affecting his blueprint, he will show you. That's why he will make known his will to you. You understand? So John was saying that it is imperative that we know his will, because when we pray according to his will, he answers us. Because when we pray according to his will, we are praying what is in the blueprint. And we were using the lady, the mother of Zebedee, who was actually asking Jesus to change the blueprint for her sons. And Jesus says, "Get behind me, lady, you suck." You know what I mean? Jesus was actually saying, "Shut your face, lady, that ain't going to happen." So their prayers, you need to understand, are never going to be answered. You understand? And also understand that just because you prayed it and it happened, it doesn't mean it's going to. It doesn't mean that it came from him, because you busy find people holding night vigils, praying for flashy cars and upmarket expensive houses. That ain't coming from the one who's sitting there. And you will get it. Why? Because here, once you know the house of the system, the system of the kingdom of darkness, you will know how to get money and get those things. You understand? He's not going to stand in your way. As long as you're not standing in his way, that dude will let you be and destroy yourself. Believe me when I tell you. As long as you're not standing in his way, as long as you're not standing in his blueprint, he will let you be. You will be a success story, a millionaire, whatever. He won't interfere with that. When you live here, you just go straight to hell. You understand? Why? You're not standing in his way. He doesn't care what you're doing. You understand? So these are the things we're speaking about. But here, I brought up this one because it's also important to understand that Daddy can capitalize on your evil. If you go back to the old, you find that he said that, "Pharaoh, I kept you for this very reason." And you'll be like, what kind of a God will do that? Is he vindictive? No, he's not vindictive. But he capitalizes on evil as well. So if you are going to be evil, he is going to capitalize on that. Believe that. Take that. And if you don't believe it, ask Judas. Guys, go to Judas's grave, shake him up, ask him if Daddy did not use him. Because you look at Jesus recruiting his disciples, and he keeps saying, "One of you is a devil. One of you is a devil." In other words, he recruited Judas knowing very well that this one is a devil. So I remember while they were reclining at the table, in the Last Supper, Jesus says that one of you is going to betray me. And he says, "You will wish you were never born." He says, woe to the person who betrays the Son of Man. That must happen, because it's written in the word that it must happen. But woe to the person who betrays the Son of Man. He will wish he was never born. You understand? So Jesus picked Judas, knowing very well that this one, it's just a cursed story. You understand? And I'm saying this because I don't want you to find yourself being a vessel of wood and clay. You understand? Because he can capitalize on that. He can capitalize on that. what he was saying to Pharaoh, you know, that I kept you for this very purpose. He is trying to tell you that I will capitalize on your seed. If you are not going to obey me, I will use that against you, and I will show my powers through you in a very negative way. And he will. Guys, I've told you, never in my life have I received so much love as much as I've received from Daddy and my Lord. I'll be lying to you. But they are cold. You don't want them against you. You don't want their backs turned against you, because that's not a sight you want. It's not a sight you want. You know, people look at Jesus being slapped, you know, and the guys he preaches, he says that if someone give you a slap on this cheek, give him the other also. And he's there on the cross, they're doing whatever nonsense on him, and Pilate is saying, do you know that I have the power to do whatever I want to do? These people can actually do this to you because of me. And Jesus says, that's why you've got it all wrong, dude. You've got it all wrong, dude. My Father is the one who has the power. He is the one who allowed this to happen. He is the one who allowed this to happen. So do not take advantage of something you don't understand. Don't take advantage of what Jesus did on the cross and treat him anyhow. If Daddy says, okay, allow it, my son, he will. But when Daddy says no more, he won't. And believe me, Jesus is the beloved. This is the one who never wronged him. I have had a chance to wrong Daddy. You have had a chance to wrong Daddy. Jesus never did. Jesus never did. So do not take advantage of things that you don't understand. Daddy can capitalize on your seed. He can capitalize on your evil. He can capitalize on your wrongness. He says, to the pure, I am pure. To the holy, I am poor. I am holy. You understand? So you need to understand that this is a guy who created heaven, a place made with pure gold, and he also created hell, a place of fire. And these are permanent abodes. Guys, these are permanent abodes. You understand? So if you think that he's a stupid, you better think again. You better think again. So when you pray, you need to consider all of these things. And I usually try my very best to preach the truth, you know, and tell people the truth, because I know what I'm dealing with. I'm not preaching the truth because I care about you. I don't know you. I know what I'm saying seems insensitive. Oh, she doesn't care about me. I don't know you. Even if I walk or, you know, and pass you on the streets, I don't know you. But I'm doing it because I fear that man. I stick by the truth because I fear that man. You don't know how many tears I've shed, you know, because people are like, why do you keep preaching this? You are standing in our blessings. You know, you are jealous. You know, I mean, guys, hello. Hello, guys. I know the house of the kingdom of darkness. I can bribe. I can lie. I can cheat. These are the things you do in order to up the ladder in this kingdom. Go to an interview right now and tell the truth and tell me if they will take you. They can't take you. You need to add lies. You need to add lies in order to be taken there. So believe me when I tell you, I know the house of the kingdom of darkness. I know that you must lie. People here are shrewd. Your success did not come because of him. It came because you understood the kingdom of darkness and you understood its ways. So guys, we should understand all of these things. You understand that we, the children of kingdom, guys, we are the children of the kingdom of heaven. We are to understand, because Jesus says that seek my kingdom. You understand? Study it. You understand? Thoroughly. You know, get as much information about it. So that's why I just made sure that I give it all out. You understand? So you understand now much about the kingdom of heaven, because when people think of him being faithful, they think, oh, God is faithful, he's going to do this beautiful thing for me. And you know, one time I was speaking to someone, and I was saying that man upstairs is so faithful that if he promised to take you to hell, he will take you to hell. You know, that's why sometimes people call me a prophet of doom. I laugh at that one, I'm a child of God, guys. I'm not an evangelist, I'm not a teacher, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a prophet, I'm not an apostle. I'm absolutely nothing but a child of God, But if you can call me a prophet, a child of doom, okay, fine. Okay, fine, I can do with that, So sometimes people would call me a prophet of doom, I remember one time this lady was telling my sister, she wanted to find something about the Bible, and she was like, I actually want your sister to tell me, because I know she can tell me the truth, but at the same time I don't want to hear it from her. She just tells you exactly like it is, and because of that, people who know me very well and know that I stick to the truth, they'll be like, we don't want to listen to you, but at the same time we want to listen to you. I'm like, what the heck? So they call me a prophet of doom. I'm not a prophet, I'm absolutely nobody, I'm a child of doom. That one is better, you know what I mean? But guys, when I speak like this, when I tell people like these things, they say, God is faithful, he's going to do it. I said, yeah, he's very faithful, believe that. If he promised that he will take you to hell, he will take you to hell. Why? He's faithful. Don't look at your plans and your things and say that he's faithful, God is going to do it. Believe me, if he said don't love the world or the things of the world, he's not going to give them to you. Why? He's faithful. He's faithful. Look at his faithfulness from both sides. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite now. Look at his faithfulness from both sides. And he's very faithful. Whatever he said he will do, that he will do. Just because we here on earth, we believe in this because we are zombies, we want these things, it doesn't mean that he looks at things like that. He looks at things from a different light. You understand? So we need to understand these things. So knowing his will, don't go to a closet now and pray all these sort of prayers that look so beautiful, so nice. He's not going to answer them. But believe me, you're going to get those things. You're going to get those things. Believe me, the guy in the second heaven is waiting for your prayers there. Because he wants to bless you. He wants to make you a success story, a blessed story. Does it mean he doesn't want you to work? Guys, I've already told you that. We are born in this kingdom and things are already like this, and he understands that. He never said we shouldn't work. Did he say we shouldn't have money? No. Did he say we shouldn't have things? No. But he said do not love things. He said do not have money. He said do not love money. You understand? He told us plainly, guys. He said these things don't come from him but from the world. You understand? So we need to be careful that we are faithful, because he's also very faithful. And his faithfulness comes from both sides, bad and good side. You understand? So I quoted this because I wanted you to understand also this as well, because no one can change his plan. He says that I am God and there is no other. I am God, there is none like me. He says, I'll do that which I want to do. And he will do it. He will do it. He told Isaiah, he said, I am God and there is no other, there is none like me. I will do that which I want to do. And he will do it. Believe that. Take that. Copy that. You understand? So do not allow yourself to be used as a vessel of dishonor, because he will capitalize on that and show his powers through you, like he had done to this guy Pharaoh, like also he had done to who? To this guy, the celebrity Judas. You understand? So I want you to understand, guys. I'm done now. What you should take from this podcast, from this series, is that if it's according to his will, it will be done. If it's according to his will, because changing a blueprint, it's all about a blueprint. You listen to people saying that if you pray these short prayers, they are so powerful, they will do this. That's lies. They'll tell you that if you do this for God, he will do this for you. He will not do this for you. If he's not going to do, guys, if it's not in line with his will, he's not going to do it. Know that. Just understand that. That's just the way it is. All these short prayers people are teaching you to pray, all these nonsensical prayers, they are coming from the second heaven. That man, if it's not in line with his blueprint, it's not going to happen.